Imagine unwrapping a warm, comforting wave of nostalgia, one that smells like fresh chocolate and feels like a familiar crunch between your teeth. That's the magic of a KitKat. For decades, this iconic chocolate bar has been more than just a sweet snack. It's been a ritual, a moment of pause in a busy day, and a little square of joy for millions around the world. But have you ever wondered what really goes on behind those factory doors to create each perfect bar? Today, we're taking you deep inside one of the largest KitKat factories on the planet, where precision engineering meets mouth-watering creativity. And every single bar is crafted with a blend of science, skill, and just a bit of chocolate magic. Our story begins in 1935 in the charming city of York, England. Back then, a company called Rowntree's was known for its delightful sweets. But they had something new in Minda chocolate-covered wafer bar they called Rowntree's Chocolate Crisp. The name might sound plain, but the taste was anything but ordinary. The combination of crisp wafer and smooth milk chocolate instantly caught the attention of chocolate lovers. By 1937, they decided to give it a snappier name literally, and KitKat was born. Fast forward to 1988, and global confectionery giant Nestle acquired Rowntree's, bringing KitKat into its family of iconic treats. Since then, KitKat has become a global phenomenon, sold in more than 70 countries and available in dozens of creative flavors. From classic milk chocolate to matcha green tea and even wasabi in Japan. But the journey from cocoa bean to that satisfying snap isn't just about indulgence, it's also about responsibility. Nestle sources much of its cocoa from West Africa, working directly with farmers to ensure high-quality beans and fair, sustainable farming practices. That means every KitKat you enjoy carries with it a story of people, communities, and a shared commitment to better farming futures. Beyond cocoa, the sugar, milk powder, and other ingredients are chosen with equal care, ensuring that what ends up in your hand meets the highest quality standards. Once the ingredients arrive at the factory, the real magic begins. The cocoa beans have already been fermented, dried, roasted, and ground before they get here. But Nestle takes them through its own refining process to make sure the flavor is spot on. Giant industrial mixers blend cocoa liquor, sugar, and milk powder into a thick, velvety paste. Then comes a stage that every chocolatier knows is crucial: conking. This involves slowly rolling, kneading, and aerating the chocolate at precise temperatures. It can take hours, but the result is a perfectly smooth, rich chocolate that melts in your mouth. The aroma that fills the factory during this stage is almost intoxicating. It's like standing in the middle of the world's biggest, warmest mug of hot cocoa while the chocolate is being perfected. Another essential part of KitKat is coming to life: the wafer. The wafer-making process is a masterclass in precision. Thin batter is poured onto massive, flat baking plates, cooking evenly into golden sheets with a delicate crispness. Each sheet is light yet sturdy, strong enough to hold layers of creamy filling and chocolate without going soggy. These wafers are then stacked with a thin spread of chocolate-based cream between them, creating that distinctive layered crunch. Once stacked, the sheets are cut into perfectly measured bars, ready for the next step. Now comes one of the most mesmerizing parts of the production process: the enrobing. Picture a moving conveyor belt carrying neat rows of wafers beneath a gentle curtain of flowing chocolate. The warm, glossy coating wraps around each bar, sealing in the crispness and locking in that melty normal texture. Any excess chocolate is carefully removed so every KitKat has a uniform look and thickness. This process is a balance of art and engineering. The chocolate must be just the right temperature to coat smoothly without becoming too thick or too thin. From here, the freshly coated KitKats travel through cooling tunnels. These temperature-controlled chambers gradually set the chocolate without compromising its sheen. Rushing this step could lead to dull-looking chocolate or texture flaws, so patience is key. After cooling, each bar is inspected for qualitino. Cracks. No uneven coating, no missing chocolate. Only the perfect ones make it to the wrapping line. The wrapping process is almost hypnotic in its speed and precision. The famous red and white packaging not only keeps the chocolate fresh, but also serves as an instant signal to your brain that a treat is on the way. High-speed machines fold, seal, and label thousands of KitKats every hour. Inside, each bar is scored to break cleanly into fingers, encouraging that playful ritual of snapping one piece off and sharing your knot, depending on your mood. Once packaged, the bars are boxed and loaded onto pallets, ready to be shipped to supermarkets, vending machines, and corner stores across the globe. From the moment the cocoa is harvested to the instant you hear that satisfying snap, the entire process is designed to create a consistent, joyful experience for every bite. What's remarkable is how KitKat manages to keep its timeless appeal, while also embracing change. Seasonal additions and regional flavors keep fans curious, while classic milk chocolate remains the ultimate comfort snack. And it's not just the taste, it's the connection. For many people, KitKat is tied to childhood memories, office coffee breaks, road trips, or movie nights. It's that snack you grab when you need a pick-me-up, a small luxury that feels both familiar and special. Behind all of this is an incredible combination of human skill and technological innovation. Yes, there are massive machines that can temper chocolate, bake wafers, and wrap bars at mind-boggling speeds. But there are also experienced technicians who monitor every step, making tiny adjustments to ensure the perfect balance of texture and flavor. Without them, even the most advanced machinery couldn't deliver the KitKat experience we all know and love. As we leave the factory floor, the air still smells faintly of roasted cocoa and baked wafers. Somewhere, the next batch is already in motion, beginning the cycle all over again. From the farms where cocoa beans grow under the sun, to the moment you break that first finger, KitKat is more than just a candy bar. It's a story of tradition, craftsmanship, and global love for a perfectly balanced treat. Imagine walking into a chocolate paradise where the air smells like roasted cocoa beans and warm wafers, and where, every single day, over 3 million KitKat bars roll off the production line, destined to satisfy cravings all across the United States. These aren't just candy bars, they're a perfect balance of crispy wafer and smooth, creamy milk chocolate that has made KitKat one of the most beloved chocolate treats in America for decades. Whether you're someone who likes to snap each bar apart and savor it slowly, letting each bite melt on your tongue, or you're the type who takes a big bite straight across the whole bar, the joy of eating a KitKat is an experience people never forget. But behind this little moment of happiness is an extraordinary blend of technology, precision, and craftsmanship happening inside massive state-of-the-art chocolate factories, where science and artistry meet to create the perfect bar every time. Inside the factory, the process begins long before you see those bright red wrappers. The chocolate is prepared in huge, gleaming vats with carefully measured blends of cocoa, milk, and sugar. Each ingredient is selected to meet exact quality standards, ensuring every KitKat has that rich flavor and silky texture you've come to love. Meanwhile, the wafer layers are baked to crispy perfection, thin but strong enough to hold their crunch under the weight of the chocolate coating. These wafers are made in specialized ovens that maintain consistent heat so no batch ever comes out undercooked or too dark. Once baked, the wafers are cut into uniform pieces with millimeter precision, because consistency is key after all. If you pick up a KitKat anywhere in the country, you expect it to look and taste exactly the same. The magic happens when the wafers meet the chocolate. In a mesmerizing flow, rows of wafers move along stainless steel conveyor belts, where cascading streams of molten chocolate cover them in a flawless coating. The temperature is perfectly regulated so the chocolate sets smoothly without losing its glossy sheen. The bars glide forward in neat formation toward one of the most fascinating parts of the operation: packaging. Here, nimble robotic arms spring into action with incredible speed and accuracy, lifting the chocolate-coated bars and placing them onto conveyor belts that lead into high-speed wrapping machines. The packaging isn't just any wrapperettes. Designed to be recyclable, part of Nestlé's global commitment to sustainability. With a quick, almost invisible motion, precise cutting blades slice the continuous packaging film into individual wrappers that hug each KitKat perfectly. Before they're boxed, bars pass through a network of automatic inspection systems equipped with advanced cameras and sensors. These machines check for everything: uniform size, proper sealing, and flawless appearance. If even a tiny defect is detected, the bar is diverted from the line. This meticulous quality control ensures that every KitKat you open delivers the same satisfying snap and taste you expect. Once approved, the individual bars travel toward boxing stations where automated systems funnel them into cardboard cases. Robotic arms lift the packs into boxes with a methodical, almost rhythmic motion, and then seal them shut, ready for shipment. These boxes are loaded onto pallets and sent to distribution centers across the country, ensuring that from the factory floor to your local store shelf, each KitKat arrives fresh and intact. But the story doesn't stop at making delicious chocolate bars. Nestlé has invested heavily in making the production process environmentally responsible. At one of their major facilities, they've built a solar energy plant featuring over 28,000 solar panels, generating more than 10 gigawatts of clean electricity annually. This massive shift to renewable energy helps reduce over 6 million kilograms of CO2 emissions each year, making your KitKat not just a sweet treat, but one produced with care for the planet. In addition to renewable energy, Nestlé is pushing for packaging innovations that reduce waste while keeping the chocolate fresh and safe. Each time you enjoy a KitKat, you're also supporting a supply chain committed to more sustainable cocoa farming, fair sourcing practices, and greener factory operations. It's incredible to think that what starts as simple ingredients, cocoa beans, sugar, milk, and wheat, transforms into one of the world's most popular chocolate bars through such an intricate process. And yet, despite all the high-tech machinery, automation, and environmental innovation, the heart of KitKat's charm remains delightfully simple. It's that satisfying moment when you break a bar apart and enjoy the sweet crunch. From the snap of the wafer to the smooth melt of the chocolate, every detail is designed to deliver joy, bite after bite. So the next time you pick up that red wrapper at your local grocery store, think about the incredible journey it's been. On from the solar-powered factory lines to the skilled technicians overseeing quality checks. From the chocolate tanks to the conveyor belts. From the automated packaging systems to the trucks carrying it to your neighborhood. It's a story of craftsmanship, technology, sustainability, and of course, indulgence. And if you're as fascinated by this blend of innovation and flavor as we are, go ahead, treat yourself to a KitKat, break off a piece, and savor the fact that you're enjoying one of the most perfectly engineered chocolate bars in the world. Made right here with precision and care for millions of happy chocolate lovers.